You've been told it's just a vegetable, a simple, perhaps even unappealing, green pod. You've heard it's slimy or just adds texture to your gumbo. This, my friends, is the most dangerous misconception you can harbor about the humble okra. For beneath its unassuming exterior lies a silent sentinel, a potent guardian standing against the invisible assaults waged within your own body, assaults that could be slowly, imperceptibly, dismantling your very existence. What if I told you that the dismissive glance you cast upon this ancient plant is precisely what the insidious forces threatening your health depend on? What if the true nature of okra has been deliberately obscured, allowing the quiet creep of metabolic chaos and digestive decay to advance unopposed? Consider your digestive tract not as a placid river, but as a critical, vulnerable borderland, constantly barraged by invaders. Every meal, every stressor, every environmental toxin delivers a fresh assault, chipping away at its delicate lining. Without a robust defense, this vital barrier becomes compromised, leading to what some call leaky gut, a condition where harmful particles escape into your bloodstream, triggering widespread inflammation, initiating autoimmune responses, and paving the way for chronic disease. Imagine tiny fissures opening in your internal fortress, allowing toxins, undigested food particles, and pathogens to flood your system, igniting a slow-burning fire of cellular damage. The burning sensation, the persistent bloating, the inexplicable fatigue. These aren't just minor annoyances. They are distress signals from an internal war zone, a testament to your body's struggling defenses. This constant internal inflammation silently consumes your energy, diverts critical resources, and sets the stage for a multitude of insidious health threats, from joint pain to brain fog, all originating from a breached digestive frontier. Okra's legendary mucilage isn't just slime. It's a profound, viscous shield, a biopolymer armor that coats and soothes irritated membranes, repairing the breaches and reinforcing the integrity of your intestinal wall against this relentless siege. Beyond the immediate frontier, another, even more insidious threat operates in the shadows: the relentless assault of unstable blood sugar. This isn't merely about managing your diet. It's about safeguarding every cell in your body from a constant, corrosive bath of glucose. Each uncontrolled spike is a tiny shockwave, damaging delicate blood vessels, inflaming nerves, and accelerating cellular aging, leading to a slow, irreversible decline. This silent predator, unchecked, doesn't just contribute to diabetes. It fuels systemic inflammation, damages your kidneys, blinds your eyes, and erodes the very foundations of your cardiovascular system. Picture your internal organs being slowly pickled in sugar, their functions gradually diminishing, their resilience eroding. The fleeting energy crashes, the sudden hunger pangs, the creeping fatigue after meals. These are not random fluctuations, but urgent warnings from a system teetering on the brink of metabolic collapse. Okra, however, possesses a remarkable ability to intercept this threat. Its unique fibers and compounds act as a sophisticated interceptor, slowing down the absorption of sugars from your meals, preventing those dangerous spikes, and ensuring a smoother, more controlled release of glucose into your bloodstream. This isn't just regulation. It's a strategic neutralization of a major internal enemy. The plant's historical use in ancient Egyptian medicine for its medicinal properties, particularly concerning digestion and vitality, reveals an age-old understanding of its potent protective power long before modern science decoded its mechanisms. This ancient knowledge, often dismissed as folklore, whispers of okra's true, profound capabilities. Deep within your gut lies a hidden world, a complex ecosystem of trillions of microorganisms, your gut microbiome. When this delicate balance is shattered, it transforms from a harmonious garden into a chaotic wasteland, a breeding ground for pathogens, and a source of widespread internal disarray. This disruption, known as dysbiosis, isn't just about digestive discomfort. It's a profound threat to your entire well-being. A compromised microbiome weakens your immune system, making you vulnerable to every opportunistic infection and chronic illness. It sabotages your mental health, influencing mood, anxiety, and cognitive function through the gut-brain axis, turning your internal peace into a constant struggle. It even dictates nutrient synthesis and absorption, essentially starving you from within, even if you eat robustly, by preventing the extraction of vital compounds from your food. Imagine an internal coup where the beneficial architects of your health are overthrown, replaced by hostile invaders that ferment, inflame, and sabotage your body from the inside out. The resulting fatigue, the persistent skin issues, the seemingly random aches and pains, the constant battle against illness. These are the grim consequences of a microbiome gone rogue. Okra, through its potent prebiotic fibers, acts as a strategic general in this unseen war, cultivating the beneficial bacteria, providing them with the sustenance they need to flourish, and simultaneously starving the hostile invaders. It doesn't just rebalance, it reestablishes order, transforming the chaotic wasteland back into a thriving, protective ecosystem. Research has shown that okra's specific polysaccharides can selectively promote the growth of beneficial bifidobacteria and lactobacilli species, which are critical for gut health and immune defense, far more effectively than some common fibers. This targeted support isn't accidental. It's a sophisticated intervention. Even if your food is nourishing, a compromised gut is like a leaking sieve, unable to adequately extract and assimilate the vital nutrients your body desperately needs. This isn't overt starvation, but a slow, insidious depletion, leaving your cells undernourished, your energy levels sapped, and your entire system running on critically low reserves. You eat, but your body isn't fully fed. This unseen nutrient deficiency can manifest as chronic fatigue, weakened bones, brittle hair, dull skin, and a general malaise that medical tests might struggle to pinpoint. Your body, despite your best efforts, gradually loses its ability to repair, regenerate, and defend itself, becoming a hollowed-out shell susceptible to every disease. Imagine trying to power a complex machine with only a fraction of its required fuel. It will stutter, falter, and eventually break down. This silent starvation chips away at your vitality, making you feel perpetually off without a clear explanation, robbing you of your zest for life, and leaving you susceptible to every opportunistic ailment. Okra plays a crucial role in rectifying this internal crisis. By soothing and repairing the intestinal lining, it restores the integrity of the gut wall, transforming it back into an efficient absorption zone. This enhanced surface area and improved cellular function mean that the essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants from your diet are finally absorbed and delivered where they're needed most, rekindling your cellular vitality and allowing your body to thrive once more. Your body is constantly battling against an unseen accumulation of toxins, a relentless barrage from environmental pollutants, processed foods, and even the metabolic byproducts of your own bodily functions. Without an efficient system to clear these accumulating poisons, they begin to saturate your tissues, overwhelm your detoxification pathways, and exert a slow, corrosive effect on every cell. This isn't a sudden poisoning, but a gradual, insidious accumulation that manifests as persistent fatigue, unexplained headaches, brain fog, stubborn skin issues, and a general feeling of sluggishness. Your liver and kidneys, your primary detoxification organs, become overworked and less efficient, turning your internal cleanup crew into an overwhelmed, failing defense. Imagine your internal systems being slowly gummed up, their vital processes hindered by a sticky residue of accumulated waste, leading to a state of chronic low-grade poisoning. Okra, with its rich array of soluble and insoluble fibers and potent antioxidants, acts as a sophisticated internal vacuum cleaner, a subtle but powerful agent of gentle detoxification. Its mucilage and fibers bind to these heavy metals, excess cholesterol, and metabolic waste products in the digestive tract, forming a cohesive mass that can be efficiently expelled from the body before they can cause further damage. Furthermore, okra contains powerful polyphenol, like quercetin and camphorol, and even specific types of lectins that exhibit potent antioxidant activities, neutralizing free radicals, the rogue molecules that cause oxidative stress and cellular damage, before they can wreak havoc. These compounds scavenge these internal threats, acting as tiny biochemical bodyguards. One lesser-known fact about okra is its unique ability to bind to bile acids in the gut, thereby reducing cholesterol reabsorption and prompting the liver to produce more bile, a process that inherently aids in the elimination of toxins and fat-soluble waste products. This isn't just about fiber. It's a multi-pronged assault on the internal accumulation of harmful substances, gently guiding them out of your system, before they can become a deeper, more entrenched threat. Now, understand the chilling implication of all these seemingly separate skirmishes. The breached gut wall, the volatile blood sugar, the ravaged microbiome, the unabsorbed nutrients, the accumulating toxins. These are not isolated incidents. They are interconnected threads in a sinister web, weaving together to form a cascading threat that silently, relentlessly, drives you toward a future of chronic illness, accelerated aging, and a profound loss of vitality. Your body, once a fortress, becomes a crumbling ruin, susceptible to every modern ailment, from autoimmune disorders to neurodegenerative diseases. This is the true danger. The slow, imperceptible erosion of your health, year after year, until the point of no return is crossed, and you find yourself trapped in a body that no longer serves you. The grim reality is that modern diets, environmental stressors, and a general lack of understanding about foundational nutrition have systematically stripped us of our natural defenses, leaving us vulnerable to these internal predators. We are living in an era where metabolic dysfunction is becoming the norm, and the silent suffering from chronic inflammation is accepted as an unavoidable part of aging. But what if the weapon against this impending decline, this slow decay, has been overlooked, dismissed, and ridiculed for centuries, hiding in plain sight? What if the very thing you've been conditioned to ignore holds the key to reclaiming your internal defenses and dismantling these insidious threats before they can claim their ultimate victory? The real threat was never okra itself, but the ignorance that kept you from its potent protective embrace, allowing the true dangers within to flourish unchallenged. The truth is, the more you dismiss this unassuming pod, the more you deny yourself a powerful, accessible ally in the silent war for your health. Just imagine how many battles it has won without you even knowing.